Hi, Anne Teato here from the Psychic Matters podcast. I'm down in the depths of the Republic of Ireland, and I bought a book when I was in Donegal about the wee folk, not the vertically challenged like the beard, but Ireland's fairies and elementals. And I was reading this book, and it was fascinating about the folklore and the stories that people have about seeing fairies, meeting fairies, elementals, being aware of their presence, seeing them in their spirit eyes, etc. And one of the things it said in this book was about making offerings and blessings to the land and to the little people, the fairies. And I thought to myself, gosh, I don't often say thank you or give blessings or offerings or anything like that, and perhaps it's something I ought to bring into my spiritual practice. So I'm considering this, and I'm going out for a walk with Phelan today, and I thought, I've had my breakfast, but I might get peckish on my walk. What can I take? And about 2 months ago, back in the UK, I bought a packet of licorice all sorts, which are sweets, and a packet of fudge, because, you know, as British, we do love a bit of fudge. And I put them in the food box to bring camping. And of course, when I was with all my friends, I completely forgot I had them, which would have been the ideal time to actually share them out. But this morning on my walk, I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll put a handful of licorice all sorts and a handful of fudge into my bag. And I thought to myself, I wonder if the fairies like licorice all sorts, or fudge for that matter. And I thought to myself, I don't suppose they do really. So off I went on my walk, and sorry, my arm's aching trying to get the phone up. And walking along, and I'm on this track. I mean, the grass is really high, and further back there, it was literally up to my waist, and literally it was the road that no one walks on, and it's down a peninsula, so there's nothing at the end, just a lake on either side of this path. And I'm walking along here, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to contact the elementals. I'm going to contact the fairies and see if they can't help me with various requests and requirements that I have for life. And just blend with them and see if I can't become a little bit more aware of the vibration of them, the vibration of other realms, because that's basically what spirit world is another realm. Personally, I think there are realms upon realms upon realms, realms within realms. What do? I walk along this track, and I'm thinking, I ought to leave an offering for the fairies. I wonder what I can give them. And I come across, what have I done with it? I come across this, lying on the path. An empty packet of licorice all sorts. On this track, in the middle of nowhere. So I thought, wow, they obviously do like licorice all sorts. It's not a sweet I ever buy. It's not a sweet I ever really eat that very often. And here it is on the path in the middle of nowhere. And I was only asking myself this morning, do the fairies like licorice all sorts? So what I've done is I've gone all the way down there, miles down there, past the track where the grass is up to my hips. And I've gone down there and I've sat by the lakeside. Here's part of the lake here, look behind me. Look at that. That's stunning. And I sat down at the end of that lake down there, and I took out a licorice all sort, and I took the fudge out of its plastic wrapper, put the plastic wrapper in my pocket, and I popped the 2 sweets into a little fairy hedge under a fairy tree for the fairies. Well now, I think this cow approves. Look at that cow over there. Can you see? Peeping. Oh, they're running away. Well, thank you for listening to my story about us feeding the fairies today. And yeah, see you again soon.